Hello! So sorry about the delay. I had a phone call. Okay. At least they called me before I, clicked go live. We didn't pick anything for, you want coloring on the letter B. Okay. What else do we got? We can have embroidery as an option. Yeah. Oops. What else? Cat couch. Sure, because that should definitely go on C. Because cat couch. One more. Cross. Jinx. Cross stitch. Done. All right. The other thing, chat. Time has no meaning, number one. Number two, when your health is kind of all in like a weird place again, you kind of just lose track of things. It's the first day of May. We didn't pick out paper star colors for this month for resubs. So we're going to do that right now. And then we're going to get started. We're doing everything today because y'all, oh my God, and my monthly goals. Okay. Y'all were really bad about picking anything. So we ended up, we're doing 3 different crafts today. So go figure. Okay. So I was thinking, right, we did yellow this month. We have done red, we've done blue, we've done green. We could do like a purple or a pink because I kind of think like April showers bring May flowers. So maybe I grab like a couple of pinks, a couple of purples, and we vote. You know? Hi, Saren. How are you? Hi, Allison. Okay. Let me... I also don't need my sweater there. All right. Saren, that brooch, pin, necklace, well, I don't even know what you're going to make out of it, but it's beautiful. It might be one of my favorites that you've worked on. Shh, don't tell. Don't tell the other things. All the stuff you make is beautiful, but still. That one. Hi, James. More of a pastel color because spring is more pastel and save the brights for summer. That makes sense. James, I'm just, oh my God. So I went to the pet store today to pick up broth for Maple as his 4th and final option that I'm introducing. And so I got a couple of different varieties. And y'all, they had a table out front with like a what do you call them, James? Like, you know when you go to like the store and there's like Girl Scouts selling cookies and stuff? It's like that, but there were these people who were trying to get people to donate for like, I want to almost say like kids in foster care or something, outside of a Petco. They had like a table with like a bunch of stuff on it, and they were like there wasn't even a place to just like drop coins or change or whatever. It was like, no, give us money. And they were so pushy. And I literally looked at them and I was like, I have a sick cat right now. I don't have extra money to give you. Like, they were so, like, even James, he was on the phone with me and he was like, whoa. And I'm like, back off. So these are the ones that we got to try. I got this mousse that also is supposed to help with digestion. All of these things are, I'm going to add to like water. I got broth. And then these ones, which are also a broth, there's a chicken and a fish one. So I also figure whatever I don't use, I'm going to end up using with the cats outside to try and trap the boys. Also, we talked about the fact that heaven forbid you have this in your fridge and you have children. Have you guys seen applesauce pouches? Because, like, I hope that your kids are paying attention when they grab, like, a pouch. Because you don't want to put what you think is an applesauce pouch in your lunchbox. And next thing you know, it's fish broth. Oh, nope. They do. Yeah, if you've not seen them, hold on. There you go. There's a bunch of different varieties. Right, here you go. Applesauce pouches. Okay? They make them for like other things too, but they have them in whoa, hey now. They have them in like different styles and shapes, but like all of them have that same kind of like twisty kind of. And I'm just like, oof, kid, better make sure you're paying attention. Anyway, welcome in, Raiders. Every Friday we vote on what craft we do. And literally, it's a blind vote. So chat doesn't know like what's in the lead. Look at this is my hold on. Fortiflora water, big yes. Cat broth, probably gonna be a yes. This is my ideas for maple. But y'all literally tied it. So we're doing it all. And it's also the first of the month, which means that we need to pick out a color for our paper stars for the month. So I thought that we could do that really quick. And then we'll get started. I kind of like what you were saying, Allison, about maybe lighter colors. If I do, these are all Astro Brights though, so they're all pretty bright. So it might just be like, this is a lot of decisions. This is so much happening. I also had a meeting, like a virtual appointment with like a local like hospital for the hives. And it's trying to like figure out more stuff and whether or not it's MCAS or whether or not there's something else going on. And they were like, have you had a biopsy done on one of them? And I said, no. Should I have? And they were like, that's the first thing we're going to do because that's going to give us so many answers. And I'm like, why was this not pushed by my allergist? Like my dermatologist mentioned I could have one done, but didn't explain why it would be beneficial. And they were like, well, you know, if we do a scrape, it should tell us like what the makeup is of it. Like, is there an increase in white blood cells? Is there an increase in like, you know, certain kinds of I'm like, so why hasn't anyone done this? Because they're like, if we get to like the root cause, then we can figure out how to treat it. Because like they were saying, you know, if you have lupus, we're gonna treat the lupus and the hives will go away. If you have, they said that the hives could be because of a fungal infection. Like they were just rattling off different reasons you could have hives, fungal, cancer, like they're like, if that's the case, then we treat that and the hive should go away. So this has been over a year and a half. What do you mean? Don't break your needle. We're getting it taken care of. Because this is a big university hospital. I'm not going to get into specifics, okay? I live near the tri-state area, you know? So this is one of the big university hospitals that I'm going to. And they can't see me until later in the month, but my dermatologist will see me and do the biopsy on Monday. Yeah, so they'll take like a scraping basically. Like they'll take like a surface I should roll those down. No one wants to see that. Okay. Here are my colors, I think, are our options for this month. Okay? So we will say, I'll put a poll in chat. Okay? But it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So dark, like, they're all fairly pretty and light. Let me... Thank the Lord! Alright, here we go. We're going to say paper, star, color. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and vote on the poll. It's above chat. So 1, 2, 3. Thank the freaking Lord. I know. Why have they not done this before? I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't pushed before. I don't know why it wasn't explained. I don't know why my allergist... I understand that the allergist and the dermatologist are different people. I don't understand why I need to see 27 doctors to fix me. But I do understand that, like, specialties. Whatever. Also here, I'll show them up here too. 1, 2, 3. We can't tie this. Megan might kill us if we do. Are you tying it? Oh, wow. No, there's a clear-cut favorite right now. I am very frustrated by the fact, though, that my allergist wasn't like, hey, let's work with Derm to, figure this out more. Instead, because I even said this to the doctor that I saw today. It was a nurse. I'm going to see, like, the specialist later. But I said to her, I'm like, you know, they kept promoting, like, Xolair, which, again, could be an option. I'm like, but if we don't know the cause, isn't this like slapping a Band-Aid on the side of a boat that's got a hole in it? Like, eventually the water's gonna come through. The Band-Aid might hold a little while, but it's not going to fix the problem. Like, if I got a fungal infection from something outside or the cats or whatever, like, guess what? That's not gonna fix it long term. It's just gonna need a bigger Band-Aid. Yeah. What was Saren saying? Yes, I do. How did you know so quickly? And my own doctor is like, what's that? Yeah. Right. So before I started stream, I got a phone call from what is her... She's a nurse navigator. And she was like, so we have your appointment. This was the other thing. Okay, can we just... So the original doctor, their location is in one of the... It's in the city. I'm not saying what city. It's on a 14th floor. And I'm like, I need to tell you right now. And if this means that I can't be a patient there, okay. I cannot get to the 14th floor of a hospital. Not without being admitted. I cannot do that. Do you guys have other locations? Because again, they're like, they do. Last call. 1, 2, 3. And they were like, yeah, we do. So the nurse navigator made me an appointment in a different location in a 2-story building. When she was explaining to me on the phone, she's like, okay, so when you get there, you're going to go up a flight of stairs. Like, she was like walking me through like the building to be like, is that okay? And I'm like, yes, thank you. Like, thank you, because there was no way that I was going to make it to this other location. And, you know, I get it if I can't, like, if that's your only option, that's fair. New wives experience. Solid lump, yeah. Which I do, it's on my medical records, yeah, and she got it. It's amazing when they are just, like, they click in, you know? And they know what it is. I was gonna cry. No, it's so fair. It's frustrating, too, when you've been, like, trying to explain it to people and people just don't get it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, what do you think it is, Sly Fox? I'm so sorry. I hope that that helps. Even if it's not the solution, I hope that it helps with, like, the discomfort. Oh, yeah. No, she was like, "So you're gonna go up the stairs, you're gonna go down the hall," and I'm like, that information is gone. She gave me the address, I wrote the address down. I'm not gonna remember anything else. So we voted for planetary purple. I love that. And I appreciate that they're willing to work with, like, my local doctors, because again, these guys are over an hour away. Like, yeah, I'll go to you, but if I can get the biopsy done at a local doctor and they can send you the results, yeah, let's do that. Especially since I don't have to wait, like, until I see you. If you want to do another one then, at, like, when I see, I don't care. Like, it's, they explained it too, because when the one doctor said it, I was thinking that they had to, like, you know, and they're like, no, it's a skin scraping. We're just gonna, and I'm like, oh, if I had known that, I would have done this. Like, why didn't things get explained? Why don't things get explained? I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to medical school. I don't know. I don't know. Doctors, am I right? Alright, let me fix this. So then, after I got Maple's stuff, I went ahead and I needed to get gas in the car. Gas is over $4 here. That was great. But I went and I got Wawa, and I was like, well, you know what that means. There we go. I found myself a sugar-free drink, because I don't know if that's going to cause any issue. I don't know if sugar is going to cause any issues with the hives. So I got a sugar-free. It's actually fruit punch. Because I figured it'd be better to go a sugar-free option, just in case the sugar because I have not taken any allergy medicine today. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now. You can listen. I will tell you when you are good to look back. Look away if you don't want to see a hive. Okay? Because I woke up this morning. Look away now. Okay? This was how my lip looked. That is because of a freaking hive on my mouth. Okay? You can look back if you looked away. I just have Vaseline on my lips because they are a little chapped. You wouldn't really know. This went away on its own. I don't know if the antihistamines are adding to my hive issue, because evidently that's a thing that can happen with like, sometimes the things that you take can cause more problems than good. So, I mean, I'm very much an itchy human. It's hard to see with all my lights on. They're still there. They're still there. They still itch. I would very much like to just take sandpaper, you know? But I'm like, things were less hivey when I was just taking one Claritin a day. So I'm going to do that. Raccoon, you asked, I have you written down because you subbed yesterday. So I had you written down during game stream. I just had to fold you up. So, also, hi, Procrasticrafting. How are you, friend? It's 5:30 where you are? 4:19? Yeah, same for me. Muscle out of place? Oh, muscle spasm. Oh, no. Doesn't count for weakness. It can, but it doesn't always. Also, I was laughing with James. I said, I don't know if this is like, it came from one of those, like the Coca-Cola machines at the Wawa where, like, you can pick the flavor and it's got, like, every flavor under the sun. And so it said it was sugar-free. It tastes really good. Like, if this is a sugar-free Minute Maid drink, okay. I'm not complaining. But your lip filler has gone away, you know? There are times where I've gotten a hive, like, here, you know, where, like, they typically get the filler done to make, like, their top lip bigger. And I'm like, have you ever considered chronic urticaria? You don't necessarily get to control where else they go. But your lips every now and again are gonna look fire. Just not all the time. Also, I I posted in Discord if you would like to look at the source, because I think that it is important to check your sources. It is there. Hobby Yarn. This was brought to my attention, posted 2 weeks ago on their LinkedIn page, of all places, bragging about their use of AI. I had to pull up my couch pattern. The articles, or their LinkedIn post starts, "Let's be honest. Nobody has 100% control over AI. Is this image AI? No doubt about it. At Hobby, we use AI a lot. It has clear perks, like saving our tech team from long, awkward photo shoots. Even if the consequence is a photo that looks a bit more staged than casual, it hopefully gets the job done." So I'll post the art. It's a long link. Sorry, if you guys want to check out their, again, because I wanted to fact check it. Because here's the thing: AI can make it look like anyone has said anything. Also, this is the photo. That's the photo you had to use AI on? Here's the, okay. So here's my issue with this, right? By the way, everyone in the comments disgusted by it. Because here's my problem. This is a company that does like yarn, right? So they sell, if they just sold yarn, I would be like, it's a little less bothersome. They also sell patterns. And I'm like, what are they using AI for their patterns? Are they using filters and AI on their products? Is anything that they're posting real then? Like, it instantly invalidates them in my mind, because I don't know if anything that they're posting is real, because they're like, heck yeah, we use it. Like, if they were like, yes, we realized we forgot to put this glass, so we used it to put it in there. Whatever. Okay. Problematic, yes. Fine. But to be like, yeah, this image is AI. But why? It's not even a good one. So yeah, I just, again, not that anyone needs to boycott or anyone needs to do anything. I just think that people should be informed. I think that people should know, where in the hell did my crochet hook go? There it is. I was like, I had it today. I just think that I think that it needs to be known. And then you can make a decision about what you want to do. Why? Thank you. Gross. Awkward photo. Yeah, because a plain headshot was so hard. Thank you. The way my brain is like, he's still a grumpy bastard though. But are they not mostly doing photos of products with their particular set? Yeah. You just need to show the proper color. And here's the thing. I have taken pictures before of my products, of the stuff I have sold, and I have lightened pictures. I have color corrected because guess what? Sometimes what you take a photo of, it doesn't get the right color. And so there is nothing wrong with you manually going in there and adjusting it so that it looks appropriate. Because, like these cameras here, okay? The fact that this color looks so different here than it does here, like, I don't think that it's a problem if you're color correcting or you're doing something like that to get the right color. It's a problem, though, if you type into an AI generator to say, make me a fuchsia piece of paper. Do you know what I mean? It's one thing to take the photo and edit it and manipulate it because it doesn't look accurate. Because this color is more accurate than this one on this camera. So if this camera took this picture, I don't think there's anything wrong with editing it to look like that if that is the in-person true color. But it does. It makes you say, okay, are they color correcting their yarn? Are they changing their photos? Are they It's a problem. It's a problem. What am I making right now? I think this is an armrest cover. This is a problem when you haven't, done a project in a while. Yes, because then all of that would be the same color. It also seems unnecessary for their company. Agreed. It's to save their tech team from photo shoots? Then use someone else. Yeah. Because here's the thing. If they're trying to save their tech team from long, awkward photo shoots, you still have a picture of this man. You still had to pull his likeness from something. What? Yeah, I'm a big I really don't think that photo editing should ever be done to, it's one thing to remove a blemish off of, say, a bride's face on their they woke up with a giant zit and they ask you to remove that on their photo because it's not normally there. I'm okay with that. I don't like, where some companies will retouch, I have freckles. Don't retouch those away. Leave those alone. Those are mine. I want them there. Again, if I've got a giant zit, yeah, sure. I'll tell you, get rid of it. That's fine. I don't think that everything needs to be, photoshopped to, an unrecognizable degree. Yeah, you don't have to use the person who's gonna be in, the actual, you could just use a different person. Than taking 5 photos and putting it together, I know. And the overall environmental impact, yeah, least we forget that. Least we forget that your stupid AI... Wait, that's not the right stitch. Okay. That's how okay. I completely forgot how I do this. Not to mention that, using these, prompts and stuff like that is literally way worse for everyone. Right? And yeah. Edit is just for slight cleanup and getting colors right. Agreed. Yep. Removing, oops, look, there's an accidental, something, if it can be easily removed, I think of, oh, wait, look, there was, a dog hair in this photo. I'm gonna remove it and then remove the actual dog hair. Okay, that's fine. I've done real estate photography in the past, and I would refuse. Hello, little ant. Where did you come from? You really shouldn't be on my desk. Anyway, I have done real estate photography in the past. If there is like dirty shoes, someone walked into the house with like dirty shoes on, will I edit that out? Yep. Because if I can wipe it and it comes up clean, I'm okay with editing that out. Now, there was one house that I went to go photograph where there were light switch covers missing. And there were baseboards missing. I will not be putting those into place because that's a lie. Again, a smudge on the wall, someone tracking something in. Yeah, okay, I can erase that because those are things that can be removed. You're missing like outlet covers and no. They're literally trying to push tech no one wants. Yeah. To make up for all the money they invested. Yeah. I'm happy that the majority of people that I've seen talk about this have been just as upset and disgusted and frustrated as, like, because that's the correct response. Especially, again, you're talking about saving time. You are literally talking to people who are spending months making a freaking cat couch out of yarn, your product that you're selling, and you're trying to tell people that you're cutting corners to save time. I don't think people are looking for ways to cut corners and save time. These are people who want, like, we're creative people. Just do the creative job. Hire a person to do it. My gosh. Ugh. Learn the craft for goodness sakes. So I have never personally bought hobby yarn. I also do know, and I do want to reiterate this, if this is your only way to get yarn, no one's going to judge you or hate you or cancel you because you continue to shop there. We talked about this with Target before. For some people, that's their only way to get groceries. Okay, that just means then that you just buy what you need. You don't go and you don't get, like, the special little things. There are ways that you can still show your frustration and upset without getting rid of the only source you have for something, But it is something I want people to be aware of because, like, if you're using their patterns, I don't know if they're going to be AI generated. I don't know if their product pictures are going to be AI manipulated. Like, I would hate for someone to, like, buy yarn or buy products from them and get something completely different because, yeah, So I share to inform, not because we're going to cast judgment on people who this is their only way of getting yarn for their hobby. No. But it is like, hey, maybe just buy what you need for your projects instead of, ooh, look at this sale. I've definitely downloaded some of their free patterns in the past, but, like, I feel a little suspicious now of anything coming out in the future. Yeah, sharing the new information. Yep. So, by the way, like I said, we voted to do all the crafts today. So this is the cat couch that we're starting with. This is the armrest cover. I have to make 2 of these. If you don't want to learn a new craft, there are literally thousands of us who already know what we're doing. Hire us. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So simple. I've looked at their website and cannot fathom any need for AI. Thank you. I have looked at I've shopped Hobby before. I have looked at their stuff. Now, evidently, I do believe that Hobby recently changed owners, maybe recently, maybe not. Um, but if you, this is the other thing someone mentioned. Their thing here, their about us recent. We're a tech scale up, and we're all about yarn. A tech scale up? I Yeah, in 2015 our 4 founders started supplying yarn and free patterns. And all of a sudden, like, I don't know when it changed hands. Um what does that even mean? But I know a dozen artists at least who can. Yeah. Listen, I can't animate. I can do basic animations. Like, if you look at my, emotes, I can do basic stuff. I wanted a different kind of emote that was past my ability. Did I go to AI? No, I went to Angela. I hired her. I paid her money. If you can't do it, someone can. Just go to the person. Hi. Oh, curious. We're just talking about I shared it in the Discord about hobbies. They posted 2 weeks ago about how they are all about AI. And how they've been using it and they're going to keep using it. Yeah, like someone said, this this about us even seems like a um AI write up. This tells you the company has moved somehow from a passion about the products to a business making money. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's because you have a soul. Yeah, these big companies don't have a soul. They want to pay someone. Yeah. But I mean, they partnered with a European growth equity investor in 2022. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Because again, for a really long time, I've downloaded hobby patterns before. I've never purchased from them. They're a primarily UK company, like they're based out of Denmark. Which again is why I know that for some of my UK peeps, they might be the best option for getting specific kinds of yarn. And I can't be upset about that. Like, but maybe it's that you just get the yarn and you don't buy extra. Maybe it's that you don't buy the pattern. Like whatever. Private equity ruins everything. Yeah. It is. It's really problematic. It's very problematic. Um, Especially because they are a yarn company. They are they make patterns and they sell yarn. So why do you need AI? Truly. What are you using it for? Cuz they claim that they're just using it for stuff like this. Like this image is AI generated. Um because they wanted to save the tech team from long awkward photo shoots. Okie dokie. For your yarn scat. Oh, I love that. It is. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed. Oops. Ethical use of AI. In healthcare, yes. It does mess with confidentiality. Yeah. Like you can't say, "Oh, well, it's a closed system that we're using." No. You don't have massive data centers, but it is still a big problem. Yeah. It's now AI first, yeah. Are not open to code. Just use AI to. Ew! It's producing crap code. I'm sure it is. Because, like, there was a period where everyone was like, hee hee, this is so funny. I'm going to crochet or knit this AI generated pattern because AI is so bad. And it's like, yeah, but if you keep feeding it good stuff, eventually it's going to get better. It's never going to be able to do the same kind of job. But, like, you don't want it to. That's the problem. Hmm. Today was the last day. I knew it was coming up. I didn't realize it was today. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. That is so exciting. I wasn't sure if it was, again, it's probably because my brain is like, it's the first of the month and forgets that it's also a Friday. Like the two things can't be this, they can't both be true. You can't have the start of a month on the end of a week. But that's exciting. I hope that the new job is everything you hoped for. Straken! Oh my gosh. Avert your eyes, chat. Uh-oh. Huh. So something is broken with my Stream Deck and my ability for it to push the button. Because I can... Yes, I can mute myself, but the button I normally push to catch Pokemon is not working. Oh gosh. There's like... Hello? The lid is on. Why was there... Okay. Sure. Whatever. Ugh. State government and someone high up wrote a poem with the help from AI around Christmas. Oof. That's the true Christmas spirit. Full of love and AI. Yikes. It's the first of the month, a Friday, a full moon, and it's Valentine. So much is happening. Yeah. Sorry, I know we kind of got like a lot of things done at the beginning of stream that ate into our cat couch time a little bit. My bad. Your rug shipped! Hooray! Oh, let's go see. I am confused. Be a bit weird to jump strictly into crafts. I mean, this is definitely one of those crafts that I could like jump into and just talk. But I also like we had to pick our paper star color, and I had to show you all a couple of pictures. Also, Birch and Mittens have been coming by a little bit more. So hopefully I can start to, and they've been eating instead of like grabbing food and running. So I'm hoping that I can start to try and build up some trust with them again. Like I just sit and I talk, like even though I know he can't hear me because I'm in the other room, I'm just like, "Hi, Birch." I'm like, I just want you to know that your girl is safe and she's loved and she has a home, and if you trust me, I'll get you one too. And like I just sit and I talk with him. Like this was him last night. Look at him being brave. So I'll probably end up moving the trap back up again. Because like right now it's out of the way. So I'll probably end up moving it back up onto the step again. Or at least like back kind of getting them a little bit used to it. Because yeah. Anyway, the other thing, hold on, wait, let me catch up here real quick. It's really interesting. Started using AI for all their advertising. Ugh. Yeah, I don't. That sucks. Time to catch a kitty. About your. Oh my god, really? Wait. Oh. Well, here's another one that came by last night. Wait, that's a very good baby. That's a very good baby. Just eating all the kibble that had fallen. Just num num num. And then, wait for it. Oh, then they drank a bunch of water. And I'm like, what a good baby. What a good baby. Just, yes, you can drink the water and you can eat the food. And I thought that maybe I didn't save one of Mittens. This one killed me though. Because it was raining real bad the other day and Birch came and he was soggy. And I was like, buddy, if you can trust me, you'll never have to be soggy again. Like, this poor guy's wet. Trust me, let me help you. Please. He sleepwalked all the way to Megan's. Told her about how Oopsie gave no fucks walked in between two competing male cats. I really thought that was the end of Oopsie. I was like, I mean, listen, I know that Oopsie would have messed them up, you know? I'm under no illusion that possums are easily messed with, but I also was like, there's a lot of hormones flying between these 3 cats. Um, I'm sure someone would listen. I told James, I said, I promised that I would not bring any more cats into the house, but that's a fox. It might be a dog running cat software, but also, Sly Fox, were you here when I introduced Doopsy? We have Oopsie and Doopsy now. Dog running cat. They are though. Mm-hmm. Both because I think that it's funny because I did not realize that there were 2 possums. So a duplicate Oopsie. But also, I just thought it was fun because it sounds similar. Um, hang on. Hang on. I've got so many pictures. I was like, I kept thinking Oopsie was coming by for multiple meals. No, hi. Say hello to Doopsy. They're like mostly white. A possum. And I wasn't sure. I'm like, that's not Oopsie, right? And then, and then, very important. There's Oopsie. This was the same night. We have 2 of you. So yeah, we have Oopsie and Doopsy. Yeah, there's 2 of you. Oopsie still comes by. Completely. I have not seen Doopsy recently. Okay, I'm not go. You know, honestly, I'm a lot less upset now that you've been coming and eating all the food because it's not just it's not you. It's you and your buddy. Yeah. So there's the other. Hello. It's an Artie. It's because I'm making the cat couch. You gotta test it. Oh God. Yeah, no, that's great. That's good. Is it comfy? Is it good? Oh, it's not? Okay, more bath time. She came literally to take a bath. So came to take a bath? It's already o'clock. Who knew? What's up? Are you so sweet? Are you so sweet? Oh, I love you so. Oh my goodness. We haven't. No, besides the office getting rearranged, one of the main things I actually got it for Pippin. And in true cat form, Pippin is the one cat who uses it the least. I snoozed ads real quick. I got this heated enclosure. Because I figured that the girls would like to use it. And I originally was going to put it outside to make sure, for Pippin to use. And I plugged it in instead in the living room to make sure that the heated component worked properly. Because I would have plugged it in outside and then completely forgotten about it. And as soon as that was introduced and this one tried it, that is where she is most of the time. is in this little guy. It's heated. It's heated and it's enclosed, and she loves it. So she is there almost exclusively. Like, if, and the funny thing is, Maple uses it at night too. Pippin does not. Right? So the thing that I bought for Pippin, you and your brother end up loving. Yeah. She brings her toys in there, and they sleep in there with her. Right? You let Mr. Mouse in there, and he sleeps in there. I was trying to see if I could find Maple with it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. You ever just have someone boop your nose? Scratch your face? That's pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. Yeah, I too would exist in a cocoon. I too would exist in a heated cocoon if I could. Yeah. That's her favorite. Is your favorite. Meanwhile, Pippin's like, nah, I'll sleep out here. You guys are just some babies. We're just babies. Yeah. I can't find the picture of Maple. I've instead found a bunch of these. This is the... He likes to go into this felt cave and bunny kick and wrestle toys. My cats are goobers. You guys are just goobers. Oh, you know what? Perfect timing. The doctor's office is calling and ads are about to run. So I will be right back. Okay. I was like, oh no, or my button's not working. Okay. So I'm gonna finish this row. We also, chat, does anyone remember? I have this ready to go. Do we remember what color we were gonna do for the tummy? What was it gonna be, a light purple? I think it was gonna be pale purple, if I remember correctly. Okay. Yes, I had a pale purple on my desk for a really long time, and I was like, why is this sitting here? And I put it away. Okay. Yes. All right, perfect. We're gonna finish this row because Artie left. Artie left. She ate some food and she got some water, and then she's like, "Okay, I'm done." So we're gonna finish this row, and then we'll do the pale purple tummy. My guess is a color kind of color. Gotta remember to write things down. You know, I have so many pens that I really love. Why don't I ever use them? And like, why do I think I'm going to remember is the real question. Because my track record has proven I, in fact, do not remember. Ugh. Yeah. I need to, like, I need to just, like, tie a pen around me. Yeah. I mean, I have, like, a few places where I could write things down. I should really just get better about actually doing it. Also, now that we have our paper star color for the month, I can fill out. I can't believe that it's already time to do another spread in my journal. Like it's another month. I have one of those too, silly. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I can't remember to just use anything. I've got electronic versions. I've got paper versions. You know, I've heard of people doing this before. You know what's one thing that one tactic that I recently saw, which I think is kind of clever, is it's like an ADHD thing, right? Where you're supposed to like hold your arm above your head and repeat the thing that you are supposed to be doing. So like get the purple yarn, get the purple yarn, and then go do the thing with your arm still up. Because eventually, if you don't do it right away, you're gonna be like, why the hell is my get the purple yarn? My arm would be numb. No, that's so valid. It doesn't remind you, it just reminds you that something needs to be done. It doesn't remind you what, so you'd still have to remember. But it's just like, oh, something, I needed to do something. Not every trick works for everybody. True. Okay. Purple yarn, purple yarn, purple yarn. purple yarn. Okay. Purple yarn. Eye hook. I think it is time to go to another pattern. I think it's 10. 10 for 6 rows. Okay. As a reminder, we are going to be doing some fundraising for St. Jude this month. I wanted to do it for the whole month. Maybe I can. I don't know. I'll try to get stuff together for next week. It's honestly, so much is just going on right now. So, I have, it's not even that, like, I don't have any incentives set up. The campaign's not set up, and I feel bad about all of it. I mean, heck, this is an incentive from a fundraiser at some point for, like, I haven't been able to, like, keep up with all the incentives. Um Having, like, donation incentives is, like $5 for the gems or whatever, like, that's easier than doing, like, goal incent. I don't know. It's important to me, though. It's one of the few things that I really, like, I enjoy. I look forward to it. Repeat some of the incentives, yeah. Like 90s craft week. Hmm, true. But, like, I can't even do, like, this I love doing the um crowd control sim stream. That's one of my favorites, but my computer's not working. Like, every time that I try to play a game, like, it crashes. So I don't, and I can't do any, like, kind of crowd control um on, like, the Switch, you know? It's got to be on the it stinks. Cuz that's always fun and is normally good for at least a little bit of money. One, two, three, four, five. One more. Um, I mean, yeah, if you want to, you're welcome. If you'd like to help, I'm down. Definitely no pressure, but yeah, I'd be, that's fine. Cuz if we could figure something out and, cuz the hard thing is that, like, yeah, James is coming home soon, but, like, not soon enough for the fundraising to, like, try and I need, like, other, it's not that I need him in order to be able to figure out what's wrong with the computer. For me, I'm the kind of person that if I get started on it, if I'm, like, doing a deep dive, The more people I have that are able to, like, the more eyes on it, the better. Especially because neither one of us are, like, very, like, we're not the most tech savvy people, you know? So, if you've got two of us, like, obviously we know enough. Like, it's not that we, are inept at it or anything. It's just, I don't even know, like, okay, my BIOS are up to date, but, like, then I also, hi there, welcome in. I also have, like, the screenshot app on the computer isn't working. Like, there are just things on the PC that just don't make sense to not be working. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, I don't even know where to, like, go or start sometimes. Yes. They overwhelm me and they make me stressed. Especially, like, for when I try to, like, figure stuff out and it's like, now go do this, now do this, and I'm like, I don't understand. Or sometimes it's just really difficult to, like, know what to Google or, like, know how to, like, describe. It's like going to the mechanic and you're like, listen, I can tell you what's wrong, but I can't tell you what's wrong. I can tell you what's happening to my computer, but I cannot I cannot like tell you what it means. I can tell you that this crashes when this happens, but Googling my computer doesn't work isn't very helpful. No. That looks good. I like it. Okay. Pin. Okay, I have to make 13 of those. That's one. Okay. And honestly, if I don't DM you and you remember, you're free to DM me. The truth is, I might forget, you know? So, whichever one of us remembers first. So I was just thinking now, since I brought up St. Jude, about the things that came in my box. Because I'm like, maybe we can spend some time brainstorming today. Some stuff for St. Jude. So that way I might feel better prepared. But like, St. Jude, I was thinking about the box and I got those crab claws. So we could have craft with those on, because I think that would be hilarious. Crab, lobster, pinchers. I also got that wheel. And maybe we put like stuff on the wheel, and every like $100 raised, we spin the wheel. And like something happens. Like, hold on, my box is still sitting right here. Oh my god. Hold on. I love her so much. I went to grab the box and she's just like sleeping in the bed. Because we have our claws. We can definitely, like in the past we've done Hank. We can definitely do these. This thing I still don't know what it is. But yeah, we have... There's no way... Sorry. How many things are on here? One, two, three. So there's 12 spots. So maybe we come up with like 12 things that we can put on there. Like, it could be like a sticker giveaway. It could be that I have to use those claws. Like, it could be that if, you know, you donate a certain amount, I have to use the claws, but maybe like the wheel spin is also... Not my chair rolling. So we have 12 things. I'll put St. Jude wheel. So we can say sticker giveaway. Because I also have some St. Jude stickers. Oh my god, no! Oh! I didn't even... I didn't even think about the fact that the hives are back, and that can make it so that I can't put gems or stuff. I'm so mad about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so stupid. Okay, so I have... I have the sticker giveaway. I have start lobster time. No, I know. It's fun and I like doing it. It's like, look, I've got a bunch of them all stuck to like my little from previous, like I just enjoy it. That's all. Like I know that no one is going to be like upset about it. I'm just more frustrated that I'm somehow once again here with freaking hives for St. Jude. It's baloney. That's a bunch of baloney. Ooh, maybe a headband? Pattern roulette? Spend 10 minutes starting one of the many digital patterns in your phone? No, but we could, what if we... Pattern roulette could be fun, because, like, we could say that we would do whatever... Like, we could do... If we get pattern roulette, we could, like, do it one day a week. Like, we could do it on, like, a Thursday and just, like, start... I like that idea. I like that one. Make your glasses sparkly. Maybe I could almost... Not my computer just yelling at me about random stuff. Oh, make my water bottle sparkly. Hmm. See, there's a part of me that thinks it would be fun on, like, the roulette wheel to have, like, cat treat time. But I also then think my cats will start to learn the roulette wheel sound and come every time they hear it. Even if they're not getting treats. Okay, this is just, like, not a good cup. It just, like, dripped again. I might Pavlov them. Either that or they're just going to sit here, like, the whole time like this now. Like, it's time. It's time, Mom. Mom, hey. Hey, Mom. Okay, wait. So I'm thinking of, like, some big incentives, right? Like you said, we could do like 90s again. What if, because I know now that my mom and dad live nearby, what if like we had a moat parent stream or a moat mom stream? Like she could come and craft with us. So we could say, we'll say moat parent stream. Yeah, we could like Diamond Dot together. Artie Pete's, Pippin Pete's, Maple Pete's, yeah. Moat Dad Mario Kart, yeah! Yeah. Because like it would be fun with like Mario Kart, because like I can make it on a day when like James is home too, and so it could be at least the three of us. I could even see if like my brother, because my brother also has the game. I mean, I could also probably also check with some of my mods, if they wanted to join in on Mario Kart if they have the game. Like it could just be all of us. Some kind of trivia. They could be two different incentives, yeah. I mean, yes. I don't know that like my mom would know baseball trivia. You know? Another raffle giveaway. I should write some of these down. Megan does insert company name here, crochet kit. So we could have crochet kits. Crochet kit trials. No. I love the ideas. I love just having the stuff thrown out too. I agree. So we could have like for like the dollar incentives. See, that could possibly work, silly. Maybe. So we could have like we could have entry to raffle. We're gonna have lobster claws on there. I'd lose. James taking over the stream again would be fun. James does Megan's Wooble kit. That won't be on stream. Oh, and I have to, shoot. Let me make a, what time is it? 4:40. Gosh, why do I have hair stuck to my mouth? It's for the children, James. Yeah, no, honestly, Curious, that's a really good idea, because I do have a bunch of kids. All right, I'll put a James takeover stream. Um, I have to reach out to Woobles. Because I think it could be cool, and this is obviously up to them, if they wanted to like donate a kit. So like if you donate a certain amount of money to St. Jude, you'd be entered to like win one of their kits. I had talked to like one person about it, and they were like, "That's a really great idea." Like they just had to get like more information. Like they had to like talk to people about it, you know. Um. So just be like, "Hi, this is this month. Sorry, I know it's kind of last minute." Have you guys ever seen the like the poorly drawn pet portraits where it's like a guy just like does like a sketch of your pet like badly? I could make James do that. It's fun to see how much he's listening. I don't know what you said. See, exactly. So it sounds like a good idea, right? No. Dang it. A raffle for cat art. Yeah, we've done that in the past. I could try. Part of the issue of that was just the cost of shipping it like internationally really started to make it like a detriment. So maybe if I could make it like something that could fit in a regular sized envelope. It's like it wouldn't be as like fun and pretty as their other paintings that were big. But bookmark cat art. Hmm. Yeah, I do have a laminator. And like what I could do in the past, I've done it so that like you could choose your paint colors, but maybe I would like make multiple, like I could get multiple cuts from one thing. So instead maybe it would be like choose the pet. Like choose which animal does it. And then like I could have I like these ideas. This is why brainstorming together is good. I mean, I could always do like another scrap project, like another scrap buddy. Those are fun. The Franken buddies. I think they're fun. I don't know if other people do. Morning, Emily. We're brainstorming some St. Jude stuff because it's May, which means that it's technically time for St. Jude. So we're just trying to... Yeah, coming up with ideas as a group is good. Where are my good scissors? I need to... Okay. Hey, James. Look on the bedroom camera right now. You think the Franken buddies are cool too? Is it worth... Is the Franken buddy a total amount? Like if we reach $250? Or is it like if you donate $10, we add a part to the thing? Like maybe not right then, but... $10 more beads to go. I don't know. I don't know what... What do you guys think is more fun? Like you picking the parts that I have to use? Or... Can end up with a lot of... That's true. Like we could even do... Okay, what if... This would be like a two-parter. So what if we had to reach the dollar amount goal, right, to unlock the Franken buddy, and then on the Franken buddy stream, that could be like a special day of like say $15 donations. You get to add addition like another part, or take away a part that hasn't been sewn on yet. So it could be like a twofer. You like that? Okay. So we're gonna have all the oh that would be unfortunate. I also don't think that I could crochet with worms. I think that that's starting to cross into it is an ethical question. To have 5 parts that are already included. Yeah, that's fair. I have to train the worms to what? Not together? This could be the worst Halloween concept ever. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound, though. I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? Would you still love me if I was a worm? Yes. The first time I asked James that, he said no. And I'm like, I'd still be mean. He's like, but you'd be a worm. And I was like, I did open it, yeah. We were actually just talking about some ideas for that. Because it's May, and I want to try and fundraise for them as much as I can this month. So, picturing Slimy and his friends. Yeah, Slimy's cute. Thanks, silly. James could carry you around in his pocket. I could. One, two, three, four, five. One more. I would probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they think of worms. I know if I was a cricket, I would definitely be. I would for sure be screwed. Maple used to. When I would sit outside with him before he was like tame and he would just hang out in the yard with me, he would definitely like. I swear, he was like, Mama, look what I can do. And he would like pounce on crickets and eat them. And I'm like, wow, that's great. Please stop. Yeah, I don't know how I feel like they would try it, and I don't know if like the texture would put them off of a worm or not. Maple killed a squirrel once, and I saw him also kill and eat the snake. I don't know. I didn't see him eat the squirrel. I'm thankful for that. I did watch him. Yeah. Cats are great. Yours doesn't seem to care. We have St. Jude art. Maybe there's like a painting stream. with lobster claws. I don't know. We could also, I don't know if people like the whole, like, add a row to the charity blanket. As like a dollar, like, if you donate money, do you like that you could add a row? Or are you like, eh. Ooh. So wheel spins, we could put Hank on there. Yeah, it could be a shorter goal. I also have these. I don't know what to do with them. But I do have them. Oh, I could have to craft while wearing them. They're really, if there was a fly in the room, Coco was going to eat it. Like, it was her, she was determined to catch it. Patch only really cared if the fly was near him. He would not, like, he would be fine and ignore it until it flew near him and then he tried to catch it. But if it was leaving him alone, he didn't care. But Coco would literally follow it from room to room and be like, "I'ma eat you." Oh, Emily, do you mean put those googly eye things on whenever we do a dance party? One of the 30-second ones that... This thing would swing around when you dance. Hey, now. Oh. Oh, gosh. Patch stepped on a bee once. His poor Whittlefoot. His whittle toe got all swollen. Okay, so ads are going to play here in a minute. And I have it that we were going to swap over to diamond dotting. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to try and finish up these beads? And then all we have to do is assemble this guy? I'm okay with either option. I can make a poll if you want. 30-second dance party could be on the wheel. How many beads are left? 8. So that we could finish them. There'll be 8 after this one. Diamond Dot would be starting, yeah. The cat one. Yeah. Which I still don't really have like a way of storing. So hopefully they all stay stuck. Too many. 1, 2. No, that was right. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, what if... Because I know people are excited about that Diamond Dot start. If I said I would do a day of Diamond Dots next week, like a dedicated stream of Diamond Dots, would we say to keep working on this? Hi, Caitlin! Instead of the Diamond Dots only being an hour today, if it was a dedicated 3 hours? Yes. Because then over the weekend, I can try and figure out my way of, like, rolling them. Like, I could figure out the best way to, like, store them. In between, sessions. This is the beaded owl. Do I have... I hope I don't have that link still pulled up. That sounds good? Okay. Yeah, because then all that we would have to do with the owl is make the, like, the chain, if you will, to, like, put them on. Is this... There we go. This is what we're making today. So right now I'm making the tummy color. Oh, have a good weekend. Have a nice time with your friends. Also, how cool is this? This is getting saved as a future... It's a lava lamp! I don't necessarily need to make it out of yarn. I just need to make it. Like, I can make it out of beads. How cool! Oh, right, that button isn't working. I keep trying to catch Pokemon and it's not working. But that's so... I love that. It means not setting up a different craft. It does. It does. Yeah, with glitter beads? Or glow-in-the-dark beads? New crochet item stretch goal. Oh, wait, look at these! Piano! And there's crayons! Ignore me. Okay, for focusing. I could get glow-in-the-dark yarn. Okay, ads are gonna play here in a sec. So it's not that I need anything to store it. I need to figure out a way of storing the actual canvas. Did you see the size of it? Genuine question, not like a did you, like it's huge. So once it starts to have drills on it, like normally I just lay my diamond dots flat on a shelf over there in like I just keep them out. Um and that is how I store them. But this one is huge and I can't store it flat. There's nowhere that it would fit. So evidently there are ways to like roll it up so that the things don't um come undone. And some people were saying like you could use pool noodles. I might honestly run to Home Depot and get like a PVC pipe if I can't find a pool noodle thick enough. Because that's the issue is like, hold on. Ads are going to play, okay? I'm taking my stretch. I'm going to show you this. Hang on. Yeah, I need to figure out a way of storing it in between sessions. Okay? Because oh, a puzzle tube. It's huge. It's so big. And I can't necessarily do this with it in between sessions. I don't know what you're worried about. So yeah, that's, hold on here. Guys, what am I doing? What have I done? Also, evidently this likes to grab cat hair. Because I guess there's cat hair. Like that's Pippin fur. So let me get a lint roller. That's not great. I mean, it is a cat picture, but yikes. I could hang it. I just don't know how. Oh. I could use a new sofa more. Don't you love that? And I'm sure that they're probably just throwing out all those TVs. I need Saren. Is Saren here? I'll send her a message. So yeah, if you missed it because of ads, this is the diamond dot. It's just a little big. It's fine, I'm sure. James, I don't think that you were paying attention before, but you need to look in on the bedroom. She's been like that for hours, and I even went in there to grab the lint roller, gave her a pet, and she's like, I'm not moving. Was she? She's so perfect. I love them. I love her. I love Artie. I love Maple. I love cats. My gosh. Also, James got to witness it today. Pippin definitely knows her name and definitely will come when you call her. Because, like, I was sitting in the bedroom after my doctor's appointment and I, like, called her. And it was funny because I heard her, like, kind of, like, and then I called her a second time and she came, like, running and it was so cute. Oh my god, that is adorable, Sharn. Evidently, it's not in my country. Ugh, I love it. Something like this could be good. Let's see. I agree. The puzzle... Alright, let me... Hold on, let me message Saren. Hi, random Dino Art Club question. If you have a minute. Yeah, the puzzle's a neat idea. That puzzle tube too. All right, let's do this. Let's finish this. Yeah. Oh, that's her. Oh, hi, you're back. I was just about to message you back. I know that you hang some of your canvases when you're working on them when they're finished. What how? What do you use? Magnetic frame holders and hot glue the back so they hold. Okay. I'll DM a pic. Okay. Um the other the other question is when you roll it, do you roll diamond side out? Like so that the diamonds face out? Or so that like the letters are diamonds, so like this? Or do you roll it so that the diamonds face in? Like that? Hold on. Don't you dare apologize for laying down. I'm sorry that I bothered you. Okay. Okay. So this is glued to the back of the canvas and then you glue then the other part is just stuck to the front? Like magnetically stuck to the front? Is that right? Okay. So diamond side in, so the diamonds face like this. Like the word pretend the words are diamonds. You go like this. And they don't pop off. Okay. I'm scared to do this, but I trust you. Okay. Yeah, because I could hang it on the wall. I could hang it on the wall or I could roll it. You know? Okay. It is a square kit. It is indeed. Wait, what do you do with that while you work? Do you... Saren sent me a hanger. So what, like you clip it to the edges, so that it doesn't unroll? And then it dangles. Interesting. Oh, that's true. You could use that to hang it on the... Oh, I could even use those to hang it. Now, where do I get some pant hangers? Because the only couple that I have things on them. They're also like... Well, I guess I can see if they would work. You know how like sometimes using those, like how they kind of stretch over time when like pants are clipped into them? Yeah. Yeah, I know the poster ones. I know the ones that you have like the 3D printed ones too. Do you use the poster clamp thingies if you roll it up too, or just when you're working on it? I still can't believe that it's that big. I still can't believe how big that canvas is. Ugh. Use when I'm rolling to store not... Right. Okay, so you do use them when you roll them up. I wasn't sure if you use them only when, like, you were working and you wanted the thing to not be unrolled, if that makes sense, or if you stored them with it as well. Okay. Sure. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I was going to start it today because chat literally tied the votes so that I was going to have to, like, do all 3 things today. But then I was like, what if instead we just finish this and I promise you, like, a full diamond art stream next week? And they were like, yes, we can do that. So we're doing that. Okay, we also... Hang on, I have too many windows open again because I had to... Okay, guess what? It's point giveaway time. I didn't forget today. Hooray! Yay, me! Exclamation point ticket. To enter. Oh, Artie's eating. Hang on, I have to look at something real quick. I didn't write down. Sharn, what did you vote for? I think you voted for cross stitch. I was silly, and I was writing it down here. Okay. And I didn't write it down on paper, and I just realized. Okay, and then AC also, I think, voted for cross stitch. Hang on, I'm double checking. I can scroll on that guy. Coloring! Just kidding, coloring. Okay. Perfect. That's what I get for, like, not recording it then. I was busy typing it. My bad. Alright. Yes, get those tickets in. We'll do a giveaway here in, like, 5 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Tackle one section at a time. Yeah, honestly, I made myself panic a little bit because I also, like, I held it up to camera again. Okay, right, sure. Done that before. Knew how big it was. Then I looked at it. I put my hand on the canvas and I saw how many how many dots there were, you know? But the thing is that in one section, there's a lot of, like, the same color because it's a large space. So I feel like that is also good to, like, just zone out with. You're not, like, constantly changing colors. I also don't have, like, diamond art paper. You know, like, some people will cover their canvas in like the other stuff that isn't the see-through one. I don't know what the benefit is to that. Is it just that the other paper like wears out after a while? Still freaks me out when I open. Okay, I'm okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I'm like, I'm just a weenie. Plastic crinkle, but not needed. Oh, okay. Yeah, it feels like an extra step. Plus, then it covers up the I don't know. All right, I have an idea. And I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. But right now, like I start and stop each of these beads. I think I'm just going to make them and then do each step. So I'll just crochet the bead, cut yarn, then do assembly. Like it feels like my flow gets interrupted. I don't know. Cuz I have to like pick up the tapestry needle and cut things, and sometimes I don't know. Plod through it all. It's a shame because like I really like them, but I also just don't have enough space to like display canvases that size. Like I have no idea how I'm gonna show this off when I'm finished. Like I'll have to get the kind of thing that you have. Do you use like a sealer on yours so that the gems don't pop off? That's always a concern, I feel like, if there's not a frame there to kind of, I don't know, I feel like hold the canvas and the thing. They have a warranty? Wait, what does the warranty cover? Damage to canvas / missing drills. But you would know by the time that you sealed it that there was damage or missing drills. Hi, girly. What's up? Where'd you go? Artie? Oh, hi. Do you want to come over? I'm sorry, this box is in your way, huh? We opened it up. We opened it up to get some St. Jude ideas. A twofer day. Come here. Come here. She's coming back. If you spill water and think it's okay, but after finishing, drills are popping off. Oh. I see. Hello. A twofer day. Artie times 2. You just being extra lovey today. You're like, I haven't been here to cause problems in a while. I haven't been here to delay your finishing of things. Hi. Would you like to snuggle with me? Here. Wanna sit? Come sit. Hi. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I could eat you up. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if she jumps up on the desk with that giant ass diamond dot? Here, you want to take a picture? Stuff ready? Say cheese. Huh? Have a safe drive home. Have a good weekend. You want to sit like right here? Ooh, so cozy. So cozy. Thank you. I got distracted by the cat. Okay, ticket winner is Curious. Curious, where would you like your points to go for next week? Oh, hey. Coloring, you got it. Sweet girl. Oh, and another sweet girl's coming over. They really said, wait, you thought you were going to finish this today? I've never heard such a foolish thing. Hi, Pippin. You were so cozy in the bed, huh? I got both my girls. I got both of them. Oh my goodness. So the bit that runs through is also crocheted. Chat, she's here and making biscuits for you. Place your orders. You working hard at the biscuit factory? Oh my goodness. Look at you. You girls are so sweet. I love you. I would like one cheddar biscuit, please. Okay? No, don't go. No, don't. I ruined it by petting her. Artie is one of these cats that's like, pet me, I'm done. And evidently she was done. So now she's just watching Pippin. She's making biscuits, you see? She's working hard. She's working hard. You can still sit here if you want. You can sit there too. Recently, subscription is going to be canceled. Moment of panic before you realize the rum. Ugh. Yeah. The best thing to do in those situations is just, like, get the, like, find the customer service number and call that. They really are smart. I got one today or yesterday, where, like, the house phone was ringing and I was annoyed because no one ever calls that. And I answered, and it was one of these, like, the Police Benevolent Association or something. And they were like, William? And I'm like, do I sound like a William? And then there was, like, you could, like, again, it's all automated. Oh, it's okay. I was hoping to talk to either one of you. Uh-huh. Click. Smart, I know. Hmm. Six more to go. Already, like, ran past Pippin, and Pippin, like, tried to boop her butt, and I loved it. Ew! Oh my, I don't even know who you would report that sort of thing to, but that feels reportable, you know? It's wild what these people come up with. Hadn't gone through. I'll log in and check. I can fix it for you now. You might be a scammer. I'm gonna log into my account and check. And they said, oh, okay. Yeah, I would be upset about that too. I'm upset about it for you. We're cruising along now. We had a quick diamond dot cat distraction, a quick real cat distraction. But that's okay. Oh my gosh, I read this story on Threads and I almost commented and I was like, enough people have already commented saying the same thing, right? About this guy who his 17-year-old daughter broke up with the guy she was dating for whatever reason. And they caught him on camera egging, putting honey, like all that stuff on her car. And when he went to report it to the police, as he should, the police tried to be like, but he's 18, I guess. Because they were talking about how he is about to go to basic. And like think about his military career. You don't want to ruin that because you reported this. And I was like, "Oh no. But you do." Because I can guarantee you that the military, like his recruiter is going to want to know that. His recruiter is going to want to know because there is no way that he should be in the military or not without. Correct, Saren. I'm like, if this is how he reacts when he is told no or he doesn't get his way, what do you think is going to happen when he goes to basic? And granted, the army or whatever branch he's going into might, whip him into shape and might make him a better person. But they need to know. They need to know that first and foremost because that kind of behavior. And so, like, it was a dad who posted this on Threads, and he was like, I've never really realized, like, the kind of, bull that they constantly, like, tell girls. Like, make yourself, small. Like, don't, like, try not to get too upset. He's just a boy. Like, you don't want to ruin his career. And I was like, I typed up a response and then I deleted it because all of the comments were like, no, continue to push with the police. In fact, reach out to the, whatever branch he's in, like reach out to local recruitment and just, tell him his name. Tell them what he did. And whatever happens from there happens from there. I'm like, because I can tell you, being a military spouse, that's not gonna fly. That's not okay. I'd pay to watch that interaction with his drill sergeant. Yeah, he'd get wrecked. He would. Into basic training like that. Yeah. See the therapist. Yeah. Like I said, and I said this too in my comment. I deleted the comment because I was, again, there was so many comments and the post was already like, I want to say like a day and a half old. And I'm like, they're not gonna, everyone's already said whatever. But I was like, my husband has done some stupid stuff when he was a kid. Like when he was a teen, he did some stupid things. But like nothing like that, nothing as a reaction to someone. Like it was just him and his friends being dumb, and they always made it right. Do you know what I mean? Like if they made a mess of things, they cleaned it up. It was never like this girl said that she's not going to date me. Let's go wreck her house. Like, no, it was never anything like that. And I'm like, that sort of stuff is a problem. He would just get worse. Yeah, a car can be fixed or replaced. Agreed. I agree. Plus, again, do you really want to be teaching an unstable person military tactics? I remember that story. I didn't want to share it in case you didn't want me to, James, but that was the story I literally was thinking of when I was typing out my response. Yeah, a little integrity, a little empathy. And like you're caught on camera. Like there's not even it's not even a he said she said. Like there's literal proof of you doing this. An emotional reaction is kicking a can. While that kid was premeditated destruction. Yeah, the fact, like it would be different if he just like I don't know, like the fact that you had to go out and buy eggs and honey, or go into your parents' house and get eggs and like and bring it there. It wasn't like I don't know. I don't know. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure that they dated for 4 months. Was that am I remembering that right? No, I think I'm remembering that wrong. I don't think that there's any way to like access. I don't think that there's any way to pull it up unless I liked the thread. Kicked a rock, it damaged the flower planter. That's impulse. Yeah. This is definitely premeditated. Yep. Very intentional vandalism. He didn't punch a wall in the heat of the moment. Still bad, but yeah, like that's a kid that has like anger management issues that just need working on. Like if he punched a wall, he didn't hurt anyone. He hurt himself. I know that hurts. No, but it's like one of these things where it's like I don't even think that they were like high school sweethearts where like he's really upset. Not that that justifies it, but like oh, I found it. Yeah, all right, hold on. We can read as we go. All right. Says nothing makes you a feminist more than having daughters. My oldest has been dating a boy from church for a while. Um she ended it on Sunday. Monday morning she walked out to find her car covered in syrup, shaving cream, and dish soap. Our exterior camera clearly shows the boy and a friend doing it overnight. Local police are dragging their feet, calling it a prank, and suggesting I calm down and think about the boy's future since he is leaving for the army this summer. I was left standing there with my 17-year-old who was hurt, confused, and trying to figure out why this is being treated like nothing, and she was told to worry about his future instead of justice. I'm starting to understand how the person who was wronged is asked to carry those. All right, so, okay. Update number 2. Yeah. Got the estimate back from the auto body shop. With apologies to Jeff Goldblum, syrup finds a way, and apparently it found its way down into the window tracks, door panels, gears, latches, and anything else with a moving part. They are talking about pulling the door panels, cleaning out the regulators and tracks, checking the switches, and lubricating everything to make sure there's nothing that's going to get gummed up 6 months from now. For what those boys are paying to take my daughter's car half apart, clean it, and put it back together like nothing happened, they could have flown to Montreal first class, picked up a gallon of 100% pure maple syrup. And I'm serious. My wife actually looked it up. The numbers aren't that far off, and that does not even include the detailing they're also covering, or her rental car. Bottom line, it's not cheap. All their summer plans now belong to us. Small claim squirt, yeah. He hasn't taught that acting like this is wrong. I don't know where this is. I'm not sure. My daughter's not okay. I don't know what to do about it. Since she's been born, I've been able to fix anything wrong. Monsters in the closet, took care of it. Scraped knee, me. Broken toy, me. How does this work? But we finally reached something that I can't fix with a dad joke tools or a Sonic run. My role as chief therapist and problem fixer has been replaced by her mom and Taylor Swift. Oh. Anyway, but then here's number 3. And James, we've talked about this before. Okay? Because I feel like all of you are very much the same kind of mindset as I am. Okay? Update number 3. News travels fast, and my wife and I are getting a lot of unsolicited feedback about the settlement. Most of it is supportive, but we are also getting some shame on yous, a bit extreme, don't you think? And that's extortion. Okay. That doesn't bother me as much as the fact that it is, once again, affecting my kids. I just had to pick up my son early from school because, according to the principal, another kid came up to him, said, "Your sister is a bitch." And without hesitation, my boy punched him in the stomach so hard that he projectile vomited all over him and another student minding her own business at the locker next to him. I have reread that sentence several times and it still does not feel like something that should happen in a normal school hallway. So that is one student with a detention, another with a suspension, and another with a nacho cheese scented trauma. Ugh. I am also disappointed that his first instinct was violence. Okay, I understand that you're disappointed, but also kudos to your son for sticking up for your daughter. Like, I would pick my kid up and be like, okay, we're gonna go get, like, what do you want to get for lunch? You want to go get Sonic? You want to go get Wendy's? Actually, not Wendy's. I don't know if you guys saw there's Wendy's drama online. I guess there was some kind of stunt pulled, like a publicity thing with the White House. And evidently, I guess they replaced their social media person. And all of a sudden Wendy's is no longer funny online and everyone's like Got into three fights total in high school, 2 of which were because someone severely mistreated my sister. The other was a dude bullying the kid in the locker next to me. Yeah. A serious talk does need to happen over lunch. Yes. You need to be like, thank you for protecting your sister. Like, that is very kind of you. But we need to resolve these things without our fists. Like, you're not in trouble for getting in trouble with the school. Like, I'm I'm not mad at you. But we do have to, like, figure this out for next time kind of thing. Yeah. I've definitely, like, hit a kid before for being too handsy. Not, like, hard enough for anything. It was a below the belt hit. I'm not, you know, that's fine. I don't care. If you're told to back off and you don't, wasn't hard enough to cause any damage, but it was hard enough to be like, I'm serious, back them up. He also didn't tell anyone that I hit him. Because then it would have been brought up of like, okay, well, why did she? If it's in self-defense, it's not a good look. Yeah. Poor dad, poor daughter. Now poor son, too. But you know who I don't feel bad for? That 18-year-old kid who's gonna get in trouble. Rightfully so. I don't know. But I always hate that mentality of, oh, but think about their future. Okay. They weren't thinking about it. Why am I? It's not my job. Like, it sounds like their parents messed up teaching them about their future. Got to miss Jen, schooling the kid on what that means. Mm-hmm. Mm. There is a content creator that I recently started following on Instagram who it's not that this matters because all boys need to do it, but it's a black man teaching a bunch of black boys different things. It is how to make a doctor's appointment for yourself, how to make a doctor's appointment for your wife. These kids are like 10, 12 years old. How to go grocery shopping, how to like do fill the car with gas, like literally taking them around and teaching them and explain. Like the most recent entry into the series is accepting a no. accepting a no, understanding what a forced yes is like, right? So like if they're asking someone for a hug and they say no and they keep badgering them until they say yes. And he's like, does that seem like it was an actual yes? Like that this person actually wanted it? And the kids are all like, no. And he's like, it's cool. And I hate that it needs to be done more, but it needs to be done more. Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! How are you? How was your stream today? What were you getting up to? Thank you so much for the raid. I'll make you a raid star. Since it's your first time here, we have a jar of stars. Every raid gets a silver star. Every sub gets a color of the month added. And every finished project also gets a star for me to, like, you know, hype myself up. And then at the end of the year, we have a pretty jar full of stars. So welcome in. What were you doing today? Oh, that's so cool. Do you have any pictures of what you were working on? People always ask me that, and I'm always like, no, I just finished it. But if you have any pictures, feel free if you'd like to share. Thank you so much for bringing your peeps over. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we also do diamond dots, we do perler beads, we do miniatures, and
I found my people.
I don't know, coloring, and if it's crafty, I'll do it. I've done chainmail in the past, like Animal Crossing. Yeah, we play cozy games on Thursdays. So it's just comfy, cozy, crafty vibes with some chats, some cats, and some chaos. Because if you like cats, I've got good news. There's 3 of them here. So welcome in. Ooh, puzzles. Like ones online or like in-person ones? I love puzzles. Not a competition, but there are 4 kitties here. I love that. I also have a slew of feral cats that I take care of, and that so far we have trapped and gotten homes for and spayed and neutered 4 cats. And I have 2 more that I'm working to trap, neuter, and find a home for, so there's always something happening here. There's always an update at the beginning of stream. There's some kind of critter update every time. Jigsaw puzzles, that's awesome. I do love puzzles. Yeah. Well, thank you again for bringing your friends over. If you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. Thank you for the follow as well. I do have a little raid video if you guys like to watch and see some of the kinds of, it's Friday. Can you tell that my brain has like checked out? Some of the kinds of silly shenanigans and crafty fun we get up to. My brain and my mouth are just like, they're not connected anymore. All right, I'll be right back. Enjoy this video. Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. I love your face. nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all, look it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? Enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! I'm so sparkly. Alrighty, raiders, moat friends, can we get some readies in the chat? Uh-oh. If you are here and ready for shenanigans. Beautiful. Still up for some shenanigans later in the day. What if, since I myself cannot wear sparkly gems or googly eyes right now because of my freaking hives, we could, I had a thought. Two different schools of thought. One could be a virtual sparkle, like we could add gems to like the screen, or I could make, so you know in the clip I have the mustache and I was like, who's ready for Chanel? Okay, what if I made a big mustache and we could put the gems on the big mustache instead? So we could bedazzle the mustache. So then it could still be so sparkly. But just in a different way. Welcome back. So considering that we had 2 cat distractions, I'm only 1 beat away from being done. Now granted, it does need to be, all of them need to be like folded over like these. But still, all of the actual like crocheting bit will be done. Yes! I think that sounds fair. I figure I'll make it just a little bit bigger than the one that was in that video. So like not too, like not so big that like I couldn't hold it up. But also not as small. Maybe just like 10% bigger, maybe. You think? I thought that they would pop really well off the black. Maybe it's because like these ones are on black. No, no, they're not. But if they were, that would, yeah, I would agree with you. Make a note. Cut out. Cut out giant mustache. Cut out mustache. We also need some more ideas for our wheel. If we, like, spin this wheel for St. Jude every time we raise $100, what else would you want to see on the wheel? I only have 4 things. I've got room for 8 more. You are absolutely allowed to say that, yes. What's on it already? A sticker giveaway? Initiating lobster time. St. Jude sent me lobster claws. And I think it sounds terrible to have to do this. You know? We have pattern roulette, which is, I've got a bunch of patterns, like a bunch of patterns on my phone, that have not been done. And so we pick, I think that what we should do is pick 3, like do a random number generator, pick 3 patterns on the list, and then you guys can vote for which one we do. Within reason. If it is, I think that I have it separated, my list. So, like, I don't think I have, like, full coverage cross-stitch pieces on that list. Because that's a years-long commitment. We have Hank/Sally crafts. So getting Hank the hand shark or Sally the squirrel out as well. Gnome hat. Okay. Yes, Emily, we had a really good idea. To do, so have a total dollar amount to achieve the Franken Buddy stream, and then during the Franken Buddy stream, it'll be a special, like, limited time, oh my gosh, a special limited time thing where if you donate, say, $10 or $15, we haven't decided yet, you can either add or subtract a part to the Franken Stuffy. You can only subtract something that isn't sewn down. I will not be unstitching anything. Like, once it's sewn down, it's on. But, like, for that stream only, say, like, every $10 or whatever, you can be like, no, add that part to it. Okie dokie. So, yes, we do have that. Feet pics. Pet foot pics. Okay. Then we raffle it off, maybe. Oh, stupid eye. That's 3 different space. Oh, I see what you mean. Put each one as their own space. Oh. Okay, I'll leave that as, if we need filler, I can do that. We can try and come up with a few other things, maybe. I was saying it's like a bummer that my computer's not cooperating. Sharn has volunteered to help me out over the weekend to see if we can't problem solve what's going on with it. Because, like, I won't be able to stream crowd control Because that's one of my favorite ways to fundraise for St. Jude, is letting you guys, like, control my Sims. I think that that's just so chaotic and fun and silly. And I can't do it because my computer keeps crashing every time I load a game. So, tally which cat is most preferred. What do you mean? If they were Emily, I'm not sure about your question. Oh, wait. Oh, the redeems were for now. Yeah. I can get to it. I was just trying to finish this part. I do not. No, I have not. That is one craft I have not done. But that is mostly because the cost to get into it is a little bit prohibitive. If you guys want to get me all the tools, I'll try it. I'll try anything once. I'll have to find my gnome hat, like the one that fits me. Because right now I only have RDs. But ads are about to play, so I think I'm gonna wait a sec. Because I ran out of snoozes. I'll try any craft once. Your minds are in the gutter. I'm an adult. Are you? Alright. We're gonna take a quick stretch break. When we get back, we're gonna finish this up. This is our last one. Hooray! Be right back. Okay, I'm sorry, Emily. How? What? That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, okay. Like, what is happening? 12 seems so young. What's the age there? What? 18. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Shay, would you like for me to do Ginorman Crafts right now? Or would you like me to refund and do it later? Mostly because I forgot my age. Fair. Because if we do Norman Crafts, that'll be the last thing that we work on today. Old my mind has gone. No, honestly though, I understand. Earlier today I had to call the doctor and I had to, they asked me like questions and I could not, my sentences were so not coherent and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Interesting. All of our beads have been made. Some still need to be turned into beads. But they are done. All the year I was born. Oh my gosh, yeah. Listen, I know my date of birth. I can rattle that off. But if you ask me how old I am, all of a sudden I'm like, I'm this age, right? Like there's a moment where I just brain fart and I'm like, am I? I think. So yeah, honestly felt. Answer it like a question. I think this day? Yes. I really wish I knew where my gnome hat went. That's really inconvenient. Because, like, all I have is Artie's little one. Emily, same. Not that we talk about age here, because we're all 26 on Twitch. I think I know what I'm doing on the next row. I mean, I think Norman knows what he's doing on the next row. We're going to double check for you, bud. Yeah, okay. He does need reminders. He's only ever made this once before. Yeah, I've been 26 for a while. Okay. Hang on, let me open chat up over here so that I can read you. So that I can see your beautiful faces. Fabulous. All right. Cuz Norman doesn't know how to crochet and read at the same time, you know? All right, buddy. Oh, what did you? All right. I'm gonna take a nap right here. You take over stream, okay? Old enough to know, young enough not to care. Oh, you know what? That's true. Honestly, like the amount of like makeup and stuff that people wear nowadays, and like the way that they have to like, I don't know, I feel like makeup and hair and all of that is just so much more than it ever was when I was growing up. And I don't know. They do. I've seen like kids, like people who are still in like high school, and the uh-oh. Am I lagging? Are we good? Okay. I don't know if that was Twitch or if it was my end. A little bit of lag. Okay. I have it on my phone and I look down and I'm like, uh-oh. my hands are not moving at the right frame. I mean Norman's hands. Norman's hands are not moving at the right frame rate. It's totally Norman. It's not me. It's definitely all him. Norm, put down that coffee and your hands won't shake like that. Really, buddy. I keep feeling... Okay. I accidentally keep this, I think that this is this... Okay. I'm like, I think that I'm feeling the wrong space. Norman, I mean. Norman's feeling the wrong space. Shh. Don't break the internet like that, dude. You shouldn't. I don't know what button you push, but don't push it again. Don't push it again. Okay. You have one more flower petal, Norman, and you're done. What did you do? Yeah, I read your thing, Emily. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. And then all of a sudden I'm like, my screen was blue, and I move him, and I'm like, their OBS is gone. OBS is off. Because I'm looking at my phone, I had no idea. And the mobile delay. Like, the delay for the video was... Yeah, I don't know what button you hit, buddy, but... Maybe don't push buttons. Although, honestly, that does... I don't know why it would do that. I'm sure that it's fine, and my computer is fine, and everything's fine. Sophia said, oh, if it's Friday. Yeah, OBS is like, you're streaming over. I only said I would stream till 5, or till 6. I'm done. Literally, F off Friday is my thing, Twitch. Stop trying to tell people that they can't say it. It's okay. Okay, buddy. Well, we finished it. We technically have, like, another row. And we will do that next time. But this bit... And these scissors are done. There we go. Okay. Where'd my glasses go? Here they go. Good job, Norman. Excellent work. Alright. Well, I am not sure why everything crashed, but I'm glad we got to finish that. Hopefully, stream behaves itself. Yeah, those scissors are safe. Yeah. I will finish these up off camera, and then next time that we do the beaded owl, we're gonna be making a giant chain to, like, weave through the owl. So that should be interesting. I might have to figure that out a little bit, because I'm doing a slightly different shape than the one, or like a different pattern than what the designer had. So, alright, that's gonna do it for real for us. I'm not gonna roll credits because there's not gonna be any credits to roll. No, the only thing I can think to do is maybe make, like, a row with some ribbon and either do some math, or we have to, like, string it, like, do the whole thing with, like... It's gonna be tricky. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to figure that out. 'Cause it stings too, because, like, you technically start at one end and you're using both strands like this, so it's not even like I could just start it and make it as long as I need to. Like, it has to be at the middle. It is a problem for future Megan. It is not a problem for tonight Megan, who has to go unload the dishwasher and cook some dinner. So that is what I am going to do. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. This is not the... Sure, we'll roll credits. Nope, they won't even roll. It's like, you haven't been live long enough to roll credits. What are you talking about? Anywho, have a really good rest of your time. So thank you so much for hanging out. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you all on Monday. If I can get it all set up, we're going to start our St. Jude fundraiser then. If not, we will start it the next week. So I'm going to be working this weekend on getting it all ready. Yeah. Have a lovely weekend. Here's the Discord. Nope, just kidding. All the buttons are broken. So, here's nothing. I love you. I'll type it. I'll type the Discord. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind